Good morning to all of you. Let's wait for the viewers to join before we start our session for today. People have got lazy, I think. It's a winter morning, we're expecting a lot of snow today in Ontario. I think people will be lazy to join into the session, but we will be definitely waiting for them before we actually start our session for the day. And I can see already a lot of viewers into our session now. So welcome back. My name is Vishal Manocha. I am the owner and director at Net Worth Immigration Solutions. Welcome back to our live show. It's 11 a.m. right now, Eastern Standard Time. We are based in Ontario, in Brampton. We have another location in Alberta, and we have two offices back home in India. Welcome back to our live session. This is 11 a.m. and this shows happens every Friday, same time throughout the year. So welcome back, and definitely this is a session for you to take a lot of information, a lot of knowledge with you regarding Canadian immigration, and definitely to ask as many questions you have. Kindly post it into the comment section. कोई भी क्वेश्चन आपको है kindly post it in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer that for you also right away. So welcome back, and definitely going to be another successful, useful session for all of the immigrants who are planning to visit to Canada, and definitely we are looking forward to uh, help you, guide you in whatever best possible manner we can, so that you can come and immigrate to Canada and come and settle down in Canada, either through study, either through work permit or to permanent residency. Depending on your profile, we help you in guiding you how you can come to Canada. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. For many years, I've been serving this immigration industry with a huge success rate of more than 98% in all category of application. So welcome back to our live show. Let's start this session with the update from Express Entry. Not very exciting again for Canadian Experience class, but at least we had a draw this week on Wednesday. It was an Express Entry draw which invited only people with already PNP approved. Provincial Nominee Program already approved for them. They were already scoring 600 points in the pool, and definitely those were the only people who were invited. The number of invitations sent were above 600, and the score was 748 and above. So technically, all you need is 148 points. If you had the 148 point, and once you got your PNP approved, which give you another 600 point, so your total becomes 748. So minimum person with 748 and above were invited. So all you can figure it out from here is to come to Canada through Express Entry. You don't need 400 or 500 points. Even with person 148 point did qualify for this draw, but the condition was you should have already been approved for one or the other province, which gives you an extra PNP point, which is 600 point. But this application was picked through Express Entry. So yes, definitely you have to be into the pool. You have to be invited from have an invitation from one or the other province. You need to have your PNP application approved, get an extra 600 point, which makes you qualify for this draw. This is the draw which has been happening throughout pandemic. It was never stopped in 2022, and even in 2023, this is the most random draw till date for Express Entry. People have not got invite under CEC yet under this 2023. No CEC draw has been held as of now, and independent CEC draw has not been held. There have been previous draw in 2023 where people from all the draws in the pool were invited, either they were PNP, CEC or Express Entry, federal skill class, but there has been no specific Canadian experience class draw held in 2023. So yes, I know it's still again disappointing. Another week passed by and there is no draw held now. But the important thing to note is after this draw, if there's no draw for the next 2 weeks, we will be into the spring session of the Express Entry draw, and as per the announcement by IRCC, starting from spring 2023, there will be more specific category specific draws. So what does that indicate is maybe that is the time when we start getting separate draws for Canadian experience class, because these are the people who will be specifically targeted, who actually qualify under Canadian experience class. Anybody who is in Canada who have got at least 1 year of experience under NOC O, A or B qualifies for Canadian Experience Class draw. You have to be into the pool. Depending on the score, you will be invited, but the people who will be qualifying under this draw will be the one who have got at least 1 year of experience under Canadian Experience Class under NOC O, A or B. Other than that, definitely you need to have your IELTS done, your ECA done, Education Credential Evaluation done before you can get into the pool. But CEC draw is a part of an express entry, and to get an invite, you have to be into the express entry pool before you can get an invite. So hope that I'm pretty sure everybody in Canada who is already in Canada on a temporary foreign worker, who have got 1 year of experience, they are international students, they are foreign workers who are here, are eagerly waiting for Canada Experience Class. But this week, again, there was no CEC draw. The only draw held this week was Express Entry Provincial Nominee Program draw, where people with already who have got PNP approval were invited under this draw. Again, yes, we have been talking about this for many weeks now. In fact, since 2023 started, that there will be a CEC draw coming. When it will exactly happen, what will be the score, we still are not sure about it. But definitely something is coming. Even if we go back to the previous news update from Immigration Minister, we are definitely even looking for an extension of a post-graduate work permit for people who have been affected because of pandemic, who were not able to get an invite or were able to get enough experience to qualify under this Canadian Experience Class or through Express Entry. They will be given another chance of extension. When exactly that's going to happen, although that has not yet been announced, but it is definitely coming up. We have to wait when exactly it happens. So let's hope it happens soon. Let's hope that people with Canadian Experience Class are invited ASAP, and definitely they have a sigh of relief, and they definitely want. I know they all are waiting for this draw to happen. Let's hope that happens very soon. All the viewers who have joined us into the show, it's a request. If you have any question, kindly post it into the comment section. This is the best time for you to ask your question. If you have a question regarding your study permit, if you have a question regarding your PR, if you have a question regarding your permanent residency and the spousal application or your spousal open work permit, koi bhi question, any question you have, kindly post it into the comment section. While we are discussing the update, I will try to answer them while we are live, and then we take it from there. But so yes, to just give you the first update we had for the session was there was an express entry draw held this week. Only PNP clients were invited. No other draw was held this week. So that was it from the express entry point of view for this week. No other draw was held under this category. Second most important news we want to discuss on this show. I know you might have already heard about it, but let me tell you exactly. There was the update there was a previous public policy which were announced a couple of years, I think it was in 2021, that people who are in Canada on a visitor visa application, on a visitor visa, can apply for a work permit online. The deadline for that was 28th of February 2023. Everybody was in panic. Everybody started applying their visas on 28th of February because it was the last day. But at the end moment, the immigration minister has announced that this public policy has been extended for further 2 years. So now you can apply for a work permit. If you are already, for example, if you are in Canada, you are on a visitor visa. Before this public policy came in, you were still allowed to get a visitor converted into work permit, but you were supposed to go to a CBSA border where you were supposed to be interviewed by the officer for your visitor visa to be converted into work permit. But this public policy, which was announced a couple of years ago, helped people to apply for a work permit without going to the border and doing it online while you're in Canada, which obviously eliminates you facing a CBSA officer and giving an interview, which sometimes people get scary and they are not able to answer. So the good news is that policy has been extended for another 2 years. So if you are in Canada on a visitor visa and you want to apply for a work permit, you can apply online without going to a CBSA border or facing an officer, which is a great news. Because a lot of people, even if they're confident, they get nervous because they're facing an interview sort of situation with the CBSA officer. But this news is definitely very welcome news that it has been extended to February 2025. So for the next 2 years, If you are visiting Canada on a visitor visa, you can convert it into a work permit without going to the border, and it can be done online. If you need further information, you can contact us for sure. To qualify under visitor to work permit, definitely you need to have a job offer from one or the other employer. There are a lot of employers who are looking for genuine employees, and they're also ready to support their PR application if required. So if you are in Canada on a visitor visa, contact us and we can help you getting your visitor visa onto a work permit and study permit both. So both are allowed if you are coming to Canada as a visitor visa. Uh, then you can also convert it into a study permit and work permit while you are in Canada. So, and that, as I said, the work permit, it has been extended till February 2025. You can do it online, which, as I said, is a very, very great news for all the clients who are willing to convert their visitor visa into a work permit. And as I said, if you have any doubt about it, if you want to know how that exactly work, you can contact us at our Brampton location. We are located very close to Brampton Gateway Terminal, very accessible through highways, through metros. So you can be in our office very quickly if you want to wish us and see us. Definitely, you are welcome, and we can guide you more about how you can convert your visitor visa, or how is it possible to get your visitor visa converted into a work permit. But this last moment news was very, very great, and definitely a sigh of relief for a lot of people who are in the process of getting their work permits done. So you don't have to go to the border, apply it online, and you can get your visa. Although the visa application process online is very, very long. Right now, the work permits are taking around 4 to 5 months before you get an approval. So you have to be careful that you always maintain your status while you are applying for waiting for a work permit decision. So if, say example, your 6 month visitor stay is expiring, you applied for a work permit, and now even the work permit when it was applied, it took more than 90 days now, and your visitor visa has already expired 90 days ago. So make sure you also apply a visitor record application before that 90 days, because if you don't do that, and if unfortunately your work permits get you get refused, you will have to leave Canada immediately. So make sure you know the rules, you follow them properly, and make sure that you are getting your visitor to a work permit converted through a right pathway, through a right way. That's how you can get it done. So let me take a few questions we have, and definitely we'll have a lot of more updates to discuss. But we have few questions, and I request you again, all the viewers who are watching us, if you have any question, koi bhi question hai, any topic regarding immigration, kindly post it into the comment section. And as I said, I'll be really, really happy to answer that for you. So let me take up the question we have, and let's take it from there. So first we have Mr. Praveen. Good morning, Mr. Praveen. Thanks for joining in. If you have any question, kindly you can ask us. Then we have Akash asking this question: is May intake still open? Yes, Akash. If you are onshore, only onshore. For clients who are onshore means people who are already in Canada. They are the one who one program is they finished their one program, looking for second year program, or in that sort of situation, then definitely you can. The May intake is open for onshore client. Offshore, no intake, no college accepting May students anymore. So offshore, you have to wait. You have to apply for September 2023. But if you are onshore and if you are looking for admission, the intake is still available. Then we have Yashraj asking a question. Okay, oh my God, this is the big. Okay, let me try to go over it and see if I can answer your question, Yashraj. Does Canada accept distance education? Yes. I had done my study from distance learning in India. I am eligible for Canada if I want to study in Canada for any diploma, PG, semester, masters. My profile is 12th pass in 2018, and 1 year gap due to accident. Have document issued. Okay, bachelor's distance education from Kurukshetra University, which is well recognized university. I can understand because I'm from Haryana and I live in Karnal, so I know about Kurukshetra University. IELTS, no work experience, please, 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 please from India. Okay, so the answer to your question is your IELTS score is low. Right now, the scenario is anybody who's applying with the visa with the IELTS, even if one of the module is 5.5, it's almost a refusal. It's a confirmed refusal. Rest everything is fine in your profile. What I would like to suggest you here is you need to write IELTS again. You need to score 6 band in Yashraj. If you are able to score 6 band, then only you will be able to apply. Otherwise, sorry, you can still apply, but chances of getting visa will be low if you are doing applying with this band. All I request you here is improve your band, get 6 band in each, then contact us and we will be happy to assist you. With this band, I will not recommend you looking at the high refusal rate, a very, very high refusal rate. If you are not scoring 6 in each, I'll recommend you not to apply as of now because one of your module is 5.5. I hope that answers your question, Yashraj. We have an office in Karnal. They can help you putting you an application, but my recommendation again will be score 6 in each, then only apply. That will be a better idea. Then we have Priya, good morning. Then we have Yashraj. Okay, should I've already answered your question. You have another client. Can one go on a tourist visa and get that converted into a work permit? How will this be done? Okay, Nicole, I'll just, although we have already briefed about how given you an exact update, which was recently been announced, I think it was done on 20th of February. So yes, converting a visitor visa to a work permit is possible. You need a job offer from an employer. They need to apply for a LMI application which has been done, applied to EFGC's Employment and Service Development Canada. You need to have a positive result of that application. If you get a positive result, then you can apply for a work permit. And as per the public policy extension policy now, you can apply for a visitor to a work permit while you are in Canada online. You don't have to visit a CBSA border or any border to do that, which is definitely much relaxed way of doing it. The only disadvantage of that is the application process is taking very, very long, around 5 months. On the website, it says 161 days, which is almost 5 months. So that is only the drawback of doing it online. But yes, you can, to answer your question, you can convert your visitor visa into a work permit with the help of an LMI, a positive decision, and then apply for a work permit after your LMI application is approved. Yes, Raj, I've already answered the question. Nicole, I hope that answered the question. If you have any further question, you can definitely contact us. And I'll be, or my team will be happy to answer them further for you. Then we have Bharat. I want to settle in Canada through Express Entry process. Okay, Bharat. To apply through Express Entry is the most common economic immigration policy through which most of the Canadians immigrate to Canada. Express Entry is the number one category of application through most of the people outside Canada get their permanent residency done. Express Entry is for federal skilled workers who are outside Canada. It also makes you eligible if you have got a PNP approval and your PNP is linked to Express Entry, then also is possible. Or third is the Canadian Experience class, where if you have already got a 1 year experience, then you can apply through Express Entry. So to answer your question, Express Entry is the most popular stream through which people get their permanent residency. If you are somebody who want to apply for Express Entry, we need your profile. We need to evaluate what exactly situation you are in and under which stream you may be qualified. And if not through Express Entry, there may be other option like permanent residency through PNP or other option through which you can qualify. So it all depends. So I'll advise Bharat to share your further details with us, and I'll be happy to apply that, help you further for that. And then we have Ritu Patel asking us question, with the 8 years of education gap, can I apply for a study permit? Okay, Ritu, to answer your question, definitely we need more information about your profile. But just a quick answer to your question is, gap is definitely a concern if you have, say gap is you have been doing nothing at all, then definitely it's going to be very, very hard for you to get a study permit. But if that gap you have been working for a company, you have a job, you're doing some other program. So as far as you have got something to prove what you have been doing in the last 8 months, you can still apply. We have in fact got 47-year-old person on a study permit in Canada. Now the whole family is also here. The only thing, the good about their profile was she was working. She was working in a good company. She was drawing the salary. She had all the proof that what she had been doing for so many years. On that ground, we did submitted that application and that got approved. So this is just one of the example I'm giving you. So it is possible with your 8-year gap too, but we need to understand what exactly you have been doing in that 8 years. If everything makes sense, then definitely you have a chance of applying and getting it through. Then we have Yash Raj again asking us a question, which is a great. Yes, I am eligible for September intake. For safer side for September, when should I give my IELTS exam in March? Okay, Yash Raj, September intake is already open. In fact, from a month from now, if you start finding for September, you may even be closed by that time. So my recommendation to you is, if you want to come in September, definitely in the month of March, you should do your IELTS. We do have still seats available for September 2023 intake, but you need to finish your IELTS, you need to complete your IELTS. Scores expand in each. I know you have already done IELTS, but that is not enough to get a visa. Your IELTS score is low. So my advice to you will be, get your IELTS done ASAP if you want to apply for September 2023 intake. I hope that answered your question, yes, Raj. Okay, then we have Shekhar Kumar. I want to apply through PNP. Okay, so Provincial Nominee Program, that's the second most popular stream through which people get their permanent residency through. All the provinces in Ontario have their PNP programs. Most of the provinces are very aggressive in getting their people into the province. Alberta has recently one of the provinces which is very, very high in demand. As far as I know, the PNP numbers have been increased. The quota for Alberta, say for example, last year the quota for PNP for Alberta was around 6,000 some people, but now which has been increased to close to 10,000 people for this year. So their quota has been increased by almost 4,000 people, which is a big number. So provincial nominee programs, it depends on your profile. Depending on your profile, we can guide you, we can suggest you which province you will be the best for you to apply. And it may be an express entry link program where you get 600 points. It may be a program without express entry link also. So contact us, Shekhar, for you further. If you share your profile, I'll be happy to assist you and let you know exactly if you are eligible to apply through PNP or not. Then we have Har Kamaljeet asking, hello, can we expect the CEC draw in coming week? Har Kamal, yes, definitely. That's what we have been hoping for. CEC is something is missing from the beginning of 2023. We are in the beginning of March, the third month of 2023. Unfortunately, there has been no draw for express entry CEC class, which is definitely disappointing for sure. We hope it's going to come very soon. Hopefully, it will have low score as compared to federal skilled worker draws or general express entry draws. Let's keep our finger crossed and see when exactly it happens. Nobody has the timeline, but it should be coming. Maybe as per announcement by RCC, there will be more specific draws starting from spring. So spring is just around 2 weeks around the corner. So maybe starting from the beginning of April, or you may see specific draws coming, and CEC might be one of the draw which should be coming up very soon. Then we have a question from Ritu. Is there any chance of PR if I have a C or D category LMI for a work permit? Yes, Ritu, there are chances depending on the province you are at. Like all the provinces don't have those options, but couple of the provinces in Atlantic and even in Alberta, there is an option where you can apply for a PR through C and D category. The only problem with C and D category, first of all, you will not be able to invite your spouse on a work permit. But talking about that, there has already been an announcement being made that under the new policies for spousal open work permit, even with people with C and D category will be able to apply for their spouses. It's going to start up very soon. The phase 2 will allow even that. So even that is not a disadvantage anymore. So Ritu, to answer your question, depending on which province, example, if you're in Ontario, no chance, you will not be able to get it. If you are in province like BC, you will not be able to get it. So definitely it depends on which province you're getting an LMI from, and that it depends if that policy is leading you to permanent residency. So make sure you do check your path, you do check the province website, and do check if that job position and that category of C or D make you qualify for permanent residency or not. Thanks, Ritu, for asking a question. Definitely, if you need for our help, contact us and we can guide you and help you further of how we can suggest you for further pathways for getting permanent residency to Canada. So now we've taken up all the questions, but I still ask all my viewers, if you have any more questions, kindly post it into the comment section. It's definitely very, very, it makes session more interactive. It makes session more useful for the other viewers Some people have questions they hesitate to ask, but if you are asking question, definitely it helps other people too. So thanks for asking the question. So to answer the question, in Ontario, it will not be possible to get PR through CNT. So I'll suggest you, as I said, if you need further advice and guidance, you can contact us and we will be happy to assist you and guiding you through how you can get your PR through this COD and which province you can do that. But we will need complete of your profile. Okay, coming to the next update, we have a good news coming up for citizenship application client. IRCC has finally decided to reduce the backlog of citizenship application and the processing time. There is a new proposal being discussed which will allow a Canadian citizen, once the process has been completed, to take a citizenship oath by themselves by logging into, maybe the system is still, we are not sure exactly what will be the system, but you will not need a judge to take an oath in front of them soon. And as soon as June 2023, we are hoping that will be started, which will actually reduce the citizenship application processing time to 21 months as compared to 24 months right now. So the step has been taken to reduce the backlog of citizenship application and also reduce the time frame. And obviously, it makes a lot of sense because right now, when you get a citizenship oath, you get a specific time, a date, a day of the year when you have to be available. And in a lot of situations, we have seen that people are outside Canada. They're not able to take their citizenship oath because to take a citizenship oath, you have to be in Canada. So there are a lot of people who have to adjust their plans, their travel plans. But this is again a good news, a welcoming news that starting as soon as June 2023, the citizenship oath could be taken just a click away and without a citizenship judge being present. You can do it self-declaration, take an oath, and get your citizenship approved as a final step. Again, I am pretty sure the IRCC is working on all the other categories also where the processing time is very high. And this is definitely seems to be a very positive move that at least we don't have to wait for 3 months or 4 months to just take an oath because the oath judge, commissioner or a judge is not available because obviously they are very busy in this oath ceremony, so which is right now delaying. After a test has been taken, of a citizenship test has been taken, it is taking 3 to 4 months before the oath ceremony is taking place. So that will cut off that time. You might get a link in the future. Just click on that link, give a self-declaration, and you will be a Canadian citizen. So very, very welcome move by IRCC, and definitely we do hope that other policies are also coming up which benefits the client, which help them reduce the citizenship application or any category of application processing time and definitely make more sense for all of us. Now talking about college admissions for onshore students, May 2023 is open. If you are looking for 1 year or 2 year program in anywhere in Ontario or in GTA or across Canada, we can help you getting in college admission done. That's the first thing. For May 2023, we still have seats available. If you have come to a private college, want to move public college, we can help you. If you have completed your 1 year program and want to do a 2nd year program, we can help you. So there are a lot of ways we can help you with. So all you need to do is basically contact us for May 2023. And in fact, we do have seats available for September 2023 also. So if you are, for example, if you came in fall 2022 and your program is finishing in April 2023 and you want to start up yet another program in fall 2023, we have seats available for that too. Contact our office in Brampton. Onshore students should contact our office in Brampton only to help them getting admissions for college admissions. You need to make sure that you're contacting only our Brampton office. They will be happy to assist you and guide you for your admission process. And also we assist students to extend their study permit, because once you get a new offer letter, you also need a work permit to be extended, and that can only be extended once you have got a study permit can only be extended once you've got an LOA for the future education you will be taking. So we can also assist you in that. While we are talking about college admission, I also want to address a lot of international students, because recently we have seen a lot of international students who are coming to Canada, but they are not studying. They are, I don't know, they just want to come here and work. And then they approach us once their study permit is expiring and no option is left for them for extension. Then they start thinking about the options. But my suggestion to all the international students who are coming to Canada, your parents are spending thousands and thousands of dollars, maybe the saving of the whole life to make you come and study in Canada. But there are a lot of international students who are not serious about their education, and definitely, even that is one of the another reason. Even the crime is definitely increasing in GTA cities because international students are not studying. If they are not studying, definitely they are getting into something which is not acceptable by the community and the society. So I recommend and request all the international students to kindly, if you're coming to Canada, complete your education, go for a post-graduate work permit and get a PR through that. That is the most ethical way of you getting a permanent residency. Don't fall into a trap of other agents who are just misguiding international students. Oh, we can get you an LMI, you don't need to study. Why you want to study? We can get you through a permanent residency without education. It is not true in most of the cases. Those sort of consultants are basically wasting your time, misguiding you, and then definitely once your whole career has been jeopardized, then they stop answering your call. They don't take up your call, and they don't know. They don't because they were not able to arrange any LMI or anything for you. So please don't get into any trap. If you're coming to Canada for your education, make sure you're completing your studies well in time, applying for a post-graduate work permit, and then leading it to permanent residency. We have a question here. My name is Vaisa. I'm looking to apply for a tourist visa from Riyadh. However, see, 90% Indians have been complaining of rejections even though they have a very good profile. Is it not the right time to apply? Okay. To answer your question, is it the right time or a bad time to apply? I think every time is the right time to apply. It all depends on your profile. Yes, we have seen few of the time that even the genuine cases, the good profile, which have good travel history, have been traveling to other countries, have good financials, even those getting rejected. But it also may be depending on, sometimes it does depend on the luck. There have been few times where we have seen the visitor visa have been refused. Just I don't know what was the reason. Maybe the intelligence system they are using just trigger something which reject the application, because we have seen in few cases we apply for the application and within 2 days you get a decision of rejection. I'm pretty sure that application has not been checked by a human. That has definitely been checked by a computer through an artificial intelligence system, and which is definitely is causing a lot of rejections. But on the other hand, we have got a lot of visitor visas approval recently. We have got a lot of super visas approval recently. So we'll not say this is not the right time to apply. If you have a good profile and can be presented better, and if your reason of coming to Canada is justified, you need to have a strong reason of visiting to Canada. Definitely, visiting as a tourist is definitely one of the strong reasons, but you need to make sure um, that your profile is very good. You are submitting all the financial documents. You are showing your social connectivity to the country, and most importantly, you are showing that what are the reasons that you will go back to your home country. So these are the things which IRCC looks into their application. As far as you can prove those points, the chances are those applications will be approved. But they have received a message saying you are not eligible to apply from this country. I don't know which country are we talking. I don't know if Riyadh people have got this message. I'm not pretty sure. I haven't heard any news that any specific country has been banned for applying for a visitor visa. I haven't heard about anything about that. I'm pretty sure that is not the situation. And as I said, the profile will definitely make a lot of difference, and that will also help. IRCC will definitely make a decision depending on the documents you have submitted. But to answer your question again, this is to answer the question if it's the right time or not. I think it's still the best time to apply. The summers are coming. If you want to come and enjoy summers in Canada, now it's the best time to apply for a visitor visa. So that's it. In fact, actually for this session, I've given all the update we have from the last 1 week. Only one express entry draw, which was the PNP draw we have discussed. Visitor to work permit policy, where people are allowed to submit application online, have been extended for 2 years, which is a great news. And we've talked also about the citizenship filing, how IRCC is planning to reduce the processing time of citizenship application. We have also talked about college admissions. If you are looking for onshore or offshore admissions, we have seats available in May and September 2023 intake. contact our office in India or Canada. If you're onshore, contact our office in Brampton. If you're offshore, you can contact our office in Karnal, in Haryana, and we can help you in that application too. So thank you all for joining in. We will be live back again next Friday. Till then, goodbye. We are in Ontario based. We are in Ontario in Brampton. We have a very high snowfall or a snowstorm warning for this evening and tomorrow. So all the commuters, be safe. Only go out if it's necessary, because it's going to start snow around 4 p.m. and it will be a heavy snow throughout the evening and the night till tomorrow morning. So we are expecting around 20 to 30 centimeter of snow during these hours. So be safe. Have a safe weekend. We will be joining you again live next Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. In India, it will be 8:30. So thank you all for joining in. Thank you for posting all your questions. I hope I was able to answer all of them. If you have still anything, information missing, or if you need to ask anything, contact our office at Network Immigration Solution, and we will be happy to help you. My name is Vishal Manocha, and I am the Regulated Canadian Immigration Consultant. Thank you. See you all next Friday. Till then, bye-bye.